What if I told you that the difference between walking confidently in your 70s and being stuck in a wheelchair might come down to what you do within the first 15 minutes of waking up? No, this isn't a sales pitch. It's a doctor's insight, backed by science and real-life results. Millions of adults over 60 are losing leg strength every single day, and they don't even know it. Not because of disease, not because of old age, but because of one small habit they're ignoring every morning. This video reveals a surprisingly simple morning routine that can restore your balance, reduce night cramps, and rebuild the muscles in your legs, starting tomorrow. We'll show you 5 doctor-approved foods, a powerful mineral duo most people overlook, and a set of easy movements that are transforming lives across the world. If you've been feeling weaker, unsteady, or scared of falling, please don't miss a second of this. Stay with us until the very end, because what you'll learn today on senior mental health might just be the most important health advice you hear all year. The silent epidemic that begins at sunrise. There is a quiet crisis sweeping through the homes of older adults across the globe. It doesn't arrive with pain or fever. There are no clear signs or loud alarms. Yet, every morning, millions of people unknowingly wake up closer to losing one of the most fundamental aspects of their independence: the strength in their legs. Ask any physician who works in geriatrics and they'll tell you, sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, is one of the most dangerous, least discussed threats to quality of life after 60. It's not a disease in the conventional sense. It doesn't require a hospital visit right away. But if left unchecked, it gradually steals mobility, balance, and confidence until walking becomes a struggle, stairs become mountains, and a simple fall becomes a catastrophe. The tragedy? Much of this is preventable. And surprisingly, the battle for stronger legs doesn't begin in a hospital. It doesn't even start at the gym. It begins before 8 a.m., at the breakfast table. Why morning matters more than most realize. After 7 to 9 hours of overnight fasting, the body wakes up in a catabolic state, a condition where it begins breaking down tissue for energy. For seniors, whose ability to synthesize muscle is already slowed, this period can be devastating. Without the right nutrients in the early hours, the body doesn't just burn fat, it consumes its own muscles. And legs are the first to go. Leg muscles are the largest group in the body. They govern our gait, our balance, and our independence. When they decline, the consequences ripple through every system: slowed blood circulation, decreased bone density, poor coordination, and increased fall risk. This domino effect leads many into canes, walkers, and eventually, wheelchairs, not because of aging itself, but because of how poorly the morning hours were managed. But there's hope, and it comes in the form of 5 simple foods and a handful of science-backed morning habits that can transform your trajectory starting tomorrow. These are not supplements or miracle cures. They are ordinary items used with extraordinary timing. Meet David. A story that mirrors millions. David, 69, was once a construction engineer known for his resilience and energy. Today, he wakes up with knees that feel like rusted hinges. He struggles to take the first few steps. On a cold morning, he once tripped on a single stair leading to his porch, an event that changed his outlook forever. He wasn't ill. No diabetes. No arthritis. Just one creeping truth: his legs no longer obeyed him. That was the day he started looking for answers. And what he found changed everything. David learned that leg strength is not only a function of exercise, It is deeply connected to what you eat and when you eat it. Working with a clinical nutritionist, he overhauled his mornings. He ditched black coffee on an empty stomach. He committed to 5 breakfast principles that didn't just stop muscle loss, they reversed it. 3 weeks in, he noticed a difference. Less wobbling. No more cramps at night. By the second month, he was walking 2 kilometers daily, with a confidence that even his wife said reminded her of their honeymoon days. His secret wasn't complicated. It was science. It was breakfast. And it's something you can start too. Part 2. Understanding sarcopenia, why leg muscles decline and how to fight back. Sarcopenia isn't an overnight thief. It's a slow, silent erosion of the muscles that carry us through life. Derived from the Greek words, sarx, flesh, and penia, loss. Sarcopenia translates quite literally to the loss of flesh. But in medical terms, it refers to a decline in skeletal muscle mass and function, a phenomenon that begins subtly as early as age 30 and accelerates after 60. The biology behind the breakdown. As we age, several physiological shifts occur. Testosterone and estrogen levels drop. Insulin sensitivity decreases, and our ability to synthesize protein efficiently deteriorates. The result is a net loss of muscle tissue unless proactive steps are taken. Moreover, a decline in physical activity further accelerates this loss. For seniors, fear of injury, joint pain, or fatigue often leads to a sedentary lifestyle. Muscles not used are muscles not maintained. And when those unused muscles are also undernourished, especially in the morning. When the body is primed for repair and regeneration, the results can be devastating. Why leg muscles matter most. Your quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, and calves make up the body's largest muscle groups. They're responsible not just for movement, but also for glucose regulation, balance, posture, and even mental confidence. When these muscles begin to shrink, everything from blood flow to bone integrity suffers. Studies have shown that people with greater leg strength in older age demonstrate significantly higher cognitive function, better immune response, and lower risk of chronic disease. In other words, your legs are not just for walking, they're a biochemical powerhouse. Catabolism, the invisible enemy. After a night's sleep, your body is in a fasting state. Blood sugar levels are low, and your system searches for energy. If not replenished promptly with amino acids and nutrients, it taps into muscle proteins. This breakdown is called catabolism. While it's a normal part of metabolism, extended fasting in older adults with already low muscle mass accelerates sarcopenia. Eating the right foods first thing in the morning flips the metabolic switch from breakdown to repair. The myth of, it's just aging. One of the most harmful beliefs in aging is that frailty is inevitable. It's not. Numerous longitudinal studies reveal that with proper nutrition, regular movement, and consistent morning routines, older adults can rebuild lost muscle, even in their 70s and 80s. Let me be clear, aging does not cause weakness. Inactivity and poor nutrition do. In the next section, we'll explore the 5 specific foods that have been clinically shown to preserve and rebuild muscle mass in the lower body, and how to use them as your personal daily prescription. Part 3. The 5 science-backed foods that protect and restore leg strength after 60. Your body is a machine. And like all machines, it depends on fuel to operate at its best. The quality and timing of that fuel, especially in the early morning, can determine whether your legs strengthen or atrophy as the years go by. Let's explore 5 clinically backed foods that don't just nourish but actively work to rebuild, protect, and sustain leg muscle in adults over 60. 1. Whole eggs, the muscle igniter. Eggs are not just a protein powerhouse, they are a biochemical symphony of muscle-building compounds. Inside the yolk lies a rich concentration of vitamin D-B12, choline, and the muscle-repairing amino acid leucine. Leucine is especially critical in initiating muscle protein synthesis, a process that weakens with age. A University of Illinois study found that seniors who consumed 2 whole eggs every morning saw up to a 35% improvement in lower limb strength over 8 weeks. The vitamin B12 in eggs also protects the myelin sheath surrounding nerves, enhancing communication between the brain and legs, improving stability and coordination. How to use: boil or poach eggs within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. Avoid frying or skipping the yolk. Combine with spinach or tomatoes for added antioxidants and magnesium. 2. Oatmeal with chia seeds, the cramp fighter combo. Oatmeal delivers complex carbohydrates that maintain steady energy, while chia seeds contribute magnesium, potassium, and omega-3s. This duo supports muscle function, prevents cramps, and boosts nutrient absorption. Magnesium, in particular, is vital for muscle relaxation, while potassium ensures proper electrolyte balance, a critical element in avoiding night cramps and early morning stiffness. How to use: combine rolled oats with nut milk or water. Add 1 tablespoon of chia seeds and a few slices of banana or blueberries. Consume warm for optimal digestion and muscle absorption. 3. Bananas, nature's electrolyte pill. With around 400 milligrams of potassium per medium fruit, bananas help stabilize muscular contractions and nerve function. Especially helpful after fasting, they restore depleted minerals and support morning muscle performance. They also contain vitamin B6, enhancing neuromuscular coordination, helping your body regain fluidity in movement. Caution: if you have chronic kidney disease or strict blood sugar controls, opt for half a small, slightly underripe banana. Their resistant starch slows digestion and limits sugar spikes. How to use: add to oatmeal, eat with Greek yogurt, or enjoy solo after a full breakfast. 4. Greek yogurt, the rebuilder. Triple strained and rich in casein protein. Greek yogurt supports sustained muscle repair over several hours. It contains 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein per serving, plus calcium, vitamin D and gut-friendly probiotics. Probiotics help with inflammation and nutrient absorption, both essential to healthy leg muscles and joint function. How to use: choose unsweetened Greek yogurt. Mix with cinnamon, berries, or chia seeds. Eat within 30 to 60 minutes of waking. 5. Salmon, the anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Fatty fish like salmon contain omega-3 fatty acids EPA and DHA, which reduce chronic inflammation, improve insulin sensitivity, and increase protein synthesis. They are also rich in vitamin D and B12, key nutrients for neuromuscular control and strength. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, adults over 65 who consumed fatty fish twice weekly retained 27% more leg muscle mass and had a 36% lower risk of falls. How to use: pan sear or bake salmon for breakfast 2 to 3 times per week. If short on time, Add unsweetened smoked salmon to a breakfast wrap or salad. Fish oil supplements are an alternative, though whole foods are preferred. Part 4. The secret pairing: sweet potatoes and mineral salt. Nature's leg stabilizer. Sometimes the most powerful solutions are hiding in plain sight. In kitchens across the world, two humble ingredients sit quietly, unnoticed, uncelebrated, while they hold the key to stabilizing your legs and restoring your stride. We're talking about steamed sweet potatoes and Celtic mineral salt. Why sweet potatoes work? Sweet potatoes are one of nature's most balanced sources of slow-digesting carbohydrates. They offer a steady release of glucose into the bloodstream, perfect for replenishing muscle glycogen without spiking blood sugar. But their true power lies in their micronutrient profile. Potassium supports smooth muscle contraction and regulates nerve impulses. Magnesium, known as the relaxation mineral, it helps relieve stiffness and improve flexibility. Manganese, a key cofactor in collagen formation and connective tissue repair. Vitamin C supports tissue regeneration and circulation. These nutrients work in synergy to restore tired legs, reduce cramps, and support blood flow, especially after an overnight fast when muscles are vulnerable. Celtic salt, a natural electrolyte boost. Unlike refined table salt, Celtic sea salt is unprocessed and contains over 80 trace minerals. These include magnesium, calcium, sodium, and potassium, exactly the elements your muscles need to function and communicate effectively. More importantly, Celtic salt supports intracellular hydration, preventing that heavy, dragging feeling in the legs many seniors report in the morning. Its unique ability to help the body retain proper electrolyte balance without sharply raising blood pressure makes it an ideal companion for older adults. The evidence: a study by the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition observed that seniors who consumed a high-fiber root vegetable breakfast paired with trace mineral salt saw 41% improvement in balance, 33% reduction in leg cramps, nearly 50% fewer falls over a 3-month period. These aren't hypothetical results. These are measurable improvements in daily function and safety. How to use this combination: 1. Steam half a medium sweet potato until soft and warm. 2. Lightly sprinkle a pinch, no more than 1/8 of a teaspoon, of Celtic sea salt. 3. Eat it within 15 minutes of waking up, before or with your main breakfast. Optional. Drink a glass of warm water, 250 milliliters, with a pinch of the same salt upon waking. This helps prehydrate your body and kickstarts mineral absorption. This isn't just about nutrition, it's a morning ritual. Practiced daily, it conditions your muscles, prepares your nerves, and gives your legs a head start before the challenges of the day begin. Many seniors who implement this routine report noticeably lighter steps, less wobbling, and faster recovery from stiffness, all without medication. Part 5. Morning habits that strengthen legs and prevent falls, a doctor's daily protocol. While nutrition plays a central role, how you start your day matters just as much. The body needs more than nutrients, it needs movement, hydration, oxygen, and light to fully reawaken. These simple morning rituals can dramatically reduce the risk of falls, stiffness, and sluggishness in older adults. 1. Begin with warm mineral water. Before you eat, before you move, hydrate. A glass of warm water, 250 milliliters, with a pinch of Celtic sea salt helps replenish lost electrolytes overnight, Rehydrate muscle cells for better contraction. Calm the nervous system to prepare for safe movement. This ritual reboots the inner ecosystem that governs balance and coordination. 2. Practice the 3-minute balance circuit. This simple standing exercise improves proprioception and leg strength. Stand near a wall or chair for support. Raise 1 foot 2 to 4 inches off the floor. Hold for 10 seconds. Switch legs. Repeat 5 times per leg. Do this barefoot if safe. It activates small stabilizer muscles in the feet and calves. 3. Wake up the right way. Avoid springing out of bed. Instead, take 3 deep breaths lying down. Sit up slowly. Rotate wrists and ankles gently. Let blood flow normalize. This reduces dizziness and helps your cardiovascular system catch up to gravity. 4. Soak in morning sunlight. Spend at least 5 minutes in natural light, on a balcony, near a window, or outside. Morning light boosts vitamin D production for bone and muscle health, cortisol rhythm for energy and alertness, serotonin release, improving mood and motivation to move. 5. Don't delay eating. Delaying breakfast prolongs the catabolic state. Your body continues breaking down muscle for energy. Even if you can't eat much, consume something small: half a sweet potato, 1 boiled egg, a few spoonfuls of yogurt with chia. Small choices signal your metabolism to switch into an anabolic or repair-focused state. Part 6. Regain your strength. A full-day blueprint for leg muscle recovery after 60. A strong morning gives you momentum, but long-term strength and mobility require consistency throughout the day. From mid-morning hydration to sleep hygiene at night, every choice you make can either preserve or erode your lower body health. Here's how to turn your whole day into a muscle-supportive routine. Mid-morning. Stay hydrated. Stay mobile. By 10 a.m., your hydration levels begin to decline again, especially if you're active or in a warm environment. Drink another glass of water, possibly infused with cucumber, lemon, or a few grains of mineral salt. Stand and stretch every 45 minutes, especially if sitting. Light calf raises or mini walks, 2 to 5 minutes, can maintain circulation and reduce stiffness. Lunch. Prioritize lean protein plus leg-friendly nutrients. Focus on a protein-rich meal that includes lean meats, chicken, turkey, tofu, or lentils, steamed leafy greens, spinach, kale, bok choy, root vegetables, carrots, beets, sweet potatoes. Add anti-inflammatory herbs like turmeric or ginger to support joint recovery and ease discomfort. Afternoon. Avoid the energy crash. Many seniors experience a dip in energy between 2 to 4 p.m. rather than reaching for sugar or caffeine. Try a Greek yogurt snack or a handful of walnuts. Walk in natural light for 10 minutes. Do 3 rounds of sit-to-stand exercises, chair squats, to stimulate muscle memory. Evening. Gentle mobility and magnesium support. After dinner, opt for a short walk around the block or house. Gentle stretches focusing on hamstrings and calves. A warm Epsom salt foot soak to relax leg muscles and deliver transdermal magnesium. If permitted by your physician, consider a magnesium-rich drink or supplement to reduce nighttime cramping. Night. Sleep is when muscles rebuild. Growth hormone peaks during deep sleep. Support your recovery by avoiding screens 1 hour before bed, keeping the room cool and dark, sleeping on your side with a small pillow between your knees to align hips and reduce strain on leg joints. A pre-bed snack of casein-rich protein, like a small bowl of cottage cheese, can extend muscle protein synthesis overnight. You've just unlocked a full, science-backed roadmap to reclaim your leg strength, starting tomorrow morning. No medications, no expensive gym memberships, just real food, real movement, and real transformation. Whether it's a pinch of Celtic salt, a boiled egg, or a few quiet minutes in the morning sun, your future mobility is built on today's smallest decisions. So here's your challenge from Senior Mental Health: don't just watch, act. Choose one habit from this video and try it for 7 days. Then come back and tell us how you feel. Your story could inspire thousands of others to take back their strength. Because your legs were meant for more than just standing. They were made to carry you through a life you love. And as long as you're still walking, you're still winning. Subscribe to Senior Mental Health and turn on notifications so you never miss the next breakthrough in aging well. Living fully and walking strong at any age.